The Astral Highway was a place of journeys. For every will-o-wisp traversing, there was a beginning and an end. A starting point and a destination. A past and a present. The Astral Highway only ever had one rule. Be brave. So long as one shoulders their shadows for the night, then daybreak will be there to greet them on the other side. Except for us. As keepers, the daybreak is just that. A break. We traveled together under the assumption that we would always be facing our shadows together. I was once of 2 keepers maintaining the highway. Having watched our contemporaries grow for years from a distance, we'd agreed to find a way to catch up to them in our own way. Whatever that had meant, we would let the whims of fate decide for us. Our journeys had lit the way for fellow Astralnauts, the more peculiar of the will-o-wisps. Like us, they aimed to grow in size, collecting stardust to burn as golden comets streaking the horizon. With each street light we'd alight, the distance between our point A's and B's got shorter. Until one day, my fellow keeper decided to turn back around. I'd never been one to walk alone. Perhaps the weight of the old highway's construction was too much for me to bear on my own. Or, perhaps more likely, I hadn't noticed how much it had fallen into disrepair while they were still around. I glared at the purple cracks forcing apart the dying sky. It reminded me of them. Why did you go back? I'd wonder. I thought we were going to build through the skies together. Was the night too long for you? In the darkest depths of my grief, I writhed in agony as my suppressed emotions clawed through my corporeal form. The first night took my back. The second night had taken my stomach. The third night took my feet, and with my feet, it had also taken my courage. How could you say that? I'd wailed into the 30th night. How could you say that you were holding me back? In bright morning glow, a storm of petals sway, built up like the snow as they cover your eyes. Once I thought I would try to say the things that held on my mind. Had I known the pain would grow until I couldn't let out a sound. Between my fingers and bones, the crumbled ashes letting me know. Let the hourglass apart, all it had and draws to the close. Sunsets in the dark, it brings a biting cold. Pale blue from your cheeks grows a dimmer indigo. Frozen in silence, it clears the air and I blinked and realized all the tears that fell tonight. If I give chase to the sight of new lights in from behind, when by the sea days you wore a flimsy cardigan, out of season yet a seed of love ever small, and bloomed alive. When the spring settled, the dust did not. 90 nights had passed before its return. Barely shifting in the still air, the remnants of my courage sang a feeble, "I'm still here." And yet, I didn't have the strength to respond. With shimmering warmth, the remnants enveloped my feet, hugging the pieces together. Its name twinkled in my mind. Star Song. The rest formed into a cane with a wing made of chamomile petals, gliding along with just enough power to move us forward. Our motley crew of will-o-wisps continued along the remnants of the highway, albeit at a much slower pace than before. The more ground we covered, the more that the Star Song and I recovered. Yet, every time, just as my condition seemed to improve, a crack would grow bigger in the night sky, and a crack of my own would also grow. It almost felt like I was trading in my mobility for my courage. 90 nights later, I couldn't even crawl anymore. By then, the Star Song had grown just strong enough to carry me forward for the rest of the journey. "I'm sorry," I'd mumbled the first time it carried me. The stardust vibrated warmly. "You're letting me carry you forward, which means you haven't given up yet." The Star Song paused. I remained silent, stunned, and on the verge of tears. After a moment, it shimmered again. "So don't be sorry." Every now and then after that, I'd glare at the violet cracks with resentment. Were the skies because I was thinking of them, though? I wonder. The closer I looked, the less it seemed like their shade of purple. A dead end. Two roads that once intimately gray shoulders had collapsed into each other, forming a massive rift that sank into the darkness below. Unbound by any form of grounding, the Astralnauts hovered over the rift without any issue. I was a little offended that none bothered to look back at me, but, well. I looked down at the Star Song, concerned. "Should I snap one of my knees off so you can grow stronger?" It was half a joke, but the stardust vibrated vehemently, rejecting the notion. "Sorry." I stared at the gap again. A handful of stray astronauts noticed I had stayed behind and looked equally worried. "Don't worry, little ones," I called over. "Give me a moment." "Well, there's really only one thing to do." "All right, old friend," I said to the Star Song. "I believe they called us a leap of faith." The Star Song's structure trembled with anxiety as we charged towards the rift. With its strength alone, we weren't going to make it. In an attempt to help propel us forward, I leaned back for leverage before pushing forward off of my stardust-wrapped foot. And then, a bone-shattering crack. As I felt the heart my other keeper had given me. It had slammed into the right side of my abdomen, nary grazing the hole that had formed there. Ah, my heart. Was it always this heavy? Under normal circumstances, it shouldn't have even left a bruise. But I haven't been normal for a very long time now. All the birds above are singing the same familiar song. All the while I wonder, have I been the same all along? If I wanna fly, leave it all behind. Tell me, is it wrong? Wanna have a chance to share the sky instead of looking on. Breathe in, breathe out. Each fear, each doubt. Within, without. Set me free. I'm calling on a rainfall, I'm calling on a storm. No time wasted waiting, I want it to pour. And when the curtain opens upon a new sky, I'm washing my worries away. Goodbye. Showers in the spring, I'm waiting till the summer breeze arrives. I wonder if I asked the wind might let me hit your light. I'll bloom, then fade, once night, then day, still I remain wild and free. I'm taking on a rainfall, I'm taking on a storm. No way that I'm waiting, I want it to pour. And when the light breaks through the clouds in the sky, the rain washes all of the past. Goodbye. I'll always be chasing for all of my life. Goodbye to the starlight, you'll never be mine. I'm writing a story I'm leaving behind to start again. Searching for the sky I saw on that day, and grasping for feelings I wish that had stayed. So for a final moment, I'll cling to you tight, then kiss all those memories goodbye. Calling on a rainfall, I'm calling on a storm. No time wasted waiting, I want it to pour. And when the curtain opens upon a new sky, I gotta let go of your hand. And finally I understand. Goodbye. Another 90 nights passed since then. I got better at understanding the Star Song. Its time signatures were no longer just 4/4, and rhythms that once eluded me now guided my phrases. The bass lines were intricate and clear, forming new bridges and street lamps, and words once garbled gained lyricism so clear that they became stained glass windows emitting the colors of those speaking them. How beautiful. And how ironic, I thought. My structure is gone, and yet I've never felt more stable. I looked to the sky. The purple that had leaked through the old night sky once reminded me of you. In hindsight, that's so funny to me, because long before we were keepers, when I was still a will-o-wisp, yearning to be a comet in the night sky, I was the color purple too. It wasn't until old friends shattered the old sky that I remembered. We all wanted to be the color purple. When a wisp becomes a comet, it has to pick a shade of gold, and every young spirit imagines themselves as a purple shade of gold. It's the color of power and influence, of regality and ambitions. But when it was finally my turn to pick a color, I understood purple's true nature and why so few of us end up inheriting it. It is, still, all of the above. Power, influence, regality, ambitions. But with those things comes great responsibility, and it's not one that many are skilled at wielding. For it takes great strength and courage, of course, but it also requires love. A love so profound that it begins from the deep within and flows outwards, illuminating the skies. For the rest of us, the color purple is a mission. To spread it across horizons for everyone to see, across space, time, and memories. Purple, while no longer the dream of my departed keeper, had become this night sky's legacy. My fellow keeper, I no longer love you in the way of a close companion, but I will always love you in my memories. Even if they were lies you told to keep me going. Your actions taught me courage and compassion. As the golden fire in my belly lit again, filling up the once gaping hole and charging through the cracks in my limbs, even the memory of the old heart became unnecessary. You had never held me back, I sighed to the winds. I was the one clinging to our restraints. So, in honor of the lessons you've taught me, this moment that hovers between the long night and the daybreak, the liminal moment between our pasts and the impending present, shall take on the name of Astral Mile, the name we had once shared together. And I, for as long as I can muster, will be its groundskeeper. While glowing a turquoise gold, I will join my comrades as a comet, painting the skies purple before the break of dawn, one horizon at a time. I hope that, one day, I'll reach the horizon where you stand, and this violet tone will catch your gaze again.
As far as I can see, look at the galaxy. There's no one that can stop me. 信じて I see you 希望が光って生きてる真実を守ったら乗り切れるよ歌わせるよいつかわか does it take to learn to fly? お別れというのは難しくて辛い。少しな愛をこもった心、ずっと祈るよ流星のみんな。 Beautiful dreams as far as I can see. Look at the galaxy, there's no one that can stop me. 信じて I say you 希望が光って生きてる。真実を守ったら乗り切れるよ。どんな距離も強い道を通せるよ。いつかわかるのだから手を伸ばすよ。Together we sing to be stronger. Let's sing with power. I'll sing forever. Let's sing together. We sing to be stronger. I'll sing forever. いつも伸ばす手があったの。ずっと思い出す暮らした時間を。信じて I see you 僕らの夢が生きてる。真実を守ったら乗り切れるよ。一人じゃないみんな歌う強い歌を。いつかわかるのだから手を伸ばすよ。
When I finally paused to look at how far I'd come, my tale had sewn together everyone's hearts. The rubble had faded under its overwhelming glow, forming into patches of California. With a triumphant roar, I resumed the journey forward. With stray petals leaving celestial traces, I will lead us further along the astral mile. So keep in mind, dear astronaut, every time we make music together, we strengthen these liminal skies. Every night we help each other nurture the bridge that will carry us to the present, so that we may face our respective futures. Even when your days are dark and rainy, even when you're drowning in the lights of long-gone memories, even when you're staring into the abyss of shadows from above, remember that bravery